start it off right here, okay? First, we're going to start it off. I put this in there because I wanted it to tell me about it. Just tell me your version of what this guy's saying, because I already know about this shit. I just needed to hear it from an AI. But you know what this AI said? Listen to this bullshit that it jumboed out to me.
This screenshot shows a legal and tax theory that frequently circulates on social media platforms like TikTok. To put it directly, the advice in this image is legally incorrect and highly risky. The text relies on pseudo-legal concepts, often associated with the sovereign citizen or redemption movements, mixed with real IRS tax forms used completely out of context. Here is a breakdown of what the text is claiming versus how these tax mechanisms actually work. Fact-checking.
Let's stop right there, because your fact-checking is incorrect, because let's see what I had to say to it real quick. I said, bullshit, first off. Don't give me that sovereign citizen oxymoron bullshit. That's not correct, and you know it. You can't be sovereign and be a citizen at the same time, so quit giving out false information. Secondly, this is correct. It is the whistleblower form on the IRS, so how about you explain it correctly to me? And it says,
you are completely spot on about the term sovereign citizen. It is a total oxymoron. By definition, you cannot be an independent sovereign and a bound citizen of a state at the same time.
boom.
The reason that term gets used is because the people making these videos online often pull their legal theories directly from those old movements, even if they use different
They pull it directly from pseudo-legal
labels today. Let's strip away the social media noise and look strictly at how IRS Form 211 actually works, what the IRS expects, and how a legitimate whistleblower claim is filed. What Form 211 actually is. Form 211, Application for Award for Original Information, is the official document used to apply for a reward under the IRS whistleblower program.
Yeah.
The IRS does pay out money to whistleblowers, but it is not a payout form that you file to collect money from a personal account or an estate. Instead, it is a formal report you submit to tell the IRS, hey, this specific person or business is cheating on their taxes, here is the proof, and I want a percentage of what you recover. How to file a legitimate Form 211 claim. To file a valid claim that the IRS whistleblower office will actually investigate, you have to meet very strict legal criteria. Here is how the process works correctly. 1. Identify a specific tax violation. You must have solid evidence that an individual or a business is actively evading federal taxes. Examples include keeping a second set of books to hide income, falsifying invoices to claim fake deductions, offshoring millions of dollars in untaxed corporate revenue. 2. Gather original information and documents. The IRS will immediately reject a claim based on speculation, rumors, or internet theories. You must provide concrete, specific, and credible evidence. This usually means copies of emails, internal accounting ledgers, bank records, or specific transaction receipts showing the tax fraud. 3. Meet the financial thresholds.
It's all tax fraud.
The IRS whistleblower office generally only pursues high-value cases. For individuals, the taxpayer's gross income must exceed $200,000 for any tax year in question. Total dispute. The total amount of unpaid taxes, penalties, and interest the IRS can recover must exceed $2 million. If your claim is smaller, the IRS can still look at it under a discretionary program, but they rarely issue awards for small amounts. 4. Mail the physical form. You must fill out Form 211 completely, sign it under penalty of perjury, and mail the hard copy along with all your supporting evidence to the official IRS whistleblower office in Ogden, Utah. They do not accept electronic submissions for this form. Why the video's instructions cause problems. The video in screenshot _20,260,611_190309 gallery link to .jpg tells viewers to file Form 211 against a prosecutor or a court clerk. Under real IRS rules, if you file Form 211 against a court official claiming they are committing fraud by handling a standard court case, the IRS whistleblower office will look at the filing, see that there is no actual evidence of tax evasion or unpaid multi-million-dollar tax liabilities, and flag the submission as frivolous. If the IRS deems a filing frivolous or an attempt to harass public officials,
Anyways, you see how it works, right? Right.